When we got to the hospital, it was myself, my husband, and my sister. And going to the hospital, we met this doctor, Dr. Brown. Um, and I immediately recognized him from the Oliver play. And so I told him, I said, I know you. And so when I told him, he said, oh yes, and he remembered us. And so he started taking care of me. He gave me my room and all this, and he ensured that they did all the necessary preparations that I needed. And shortly after, the doctor came, Dr. Roberto Camposeco, and they prepped me for surgery. When I got into the theater, mind you that I was so nervous that every time I heard somebody pass the door, I felt like peeing. Every time I saw somebody come in, I get the urge to pee. I was so nervous, I even felt like something was at my throat. And so I had to tell myself, no, you need to calm down. It was like an anxiety. And so shortly after that, they came and they took me to the theater. When we got into the theater and they were checking for the stuff, they couldn't find it. And so one doctor, then two doctors, then three doctors, then nurses, and then I said to them to go and call my husband. And so they went and they got Albert and they had him suit up and came into the theater room and asked him where did he find the lymphoma. And so he checked and he said, but Fee, I'm not feeling it. And he continued to check and he continued to check, and he got cold feet because he said it was right there. The ultrasound is showing the lymphoma, but they could not physically feel the lymphoma. So right then and there, I said to myself, maybe God knew why that happened. Maybe I was not to take a surgery, and maybe he has other plans for me. And so the doctor said he will not be having any surgery today, but instead he did an overall checkup of me and ran some tests. And so I'm waiting for results from the test, and thereafter he said, let's go to celebrate by eating. And he took us to eat at a restaurant. Where will you find that your doctor will take you to the restaurant to eat? Well, that doctor is more than just a doctor, he's family to us. He took us as his family. He took care of my mom, and the same treatment he gave my mom is the same treatment he gave to me. After that, we decided, since we're there already, let's just enjoy the remainder of the time that we have in Guatemala. And since my husband, this is his first time, and it was not my first time, so I knew exactly what to expect and what I would have seen. But he did not know what to expect, and he did not know what he was going to see. So for him, everything was new to him. And so instead we went and we did the tour of Guatemala, certain places to have him see. And I'm telling you, Guatemala is so big and it's beautiful that you cannot do Guatemala in just 2 days. And we did as much as we could in 2 days, and thereafter we got back. So we went back to Zone 1 the Sunday to catch our bus to come back home the Monday, to reach home by the Monday. Now, I want to tell you guys that sometimes in life things happen and we don't understand why. And all we can do is just trust God. Just trust God. I know that sometimes I question things and I say, why do this happen to me? I'm trying to do good. I'm trying to be nice to people. Yes, I'm a strict person, and yes, I do not tolerate foolishness, and yes, I do not entertain simpleness. But through all of that, I have no problem in helping anyone. I have no problem in guiding anyone. I have no problem in talking to people who has problems. I don't mind sharing experience with people. But maybe I said to myself, maybe instead of questioning why it happened to me, I would just take the experience and share it with other people that have been in the same situation. And I know since my husband did that video, several people called me and tell me that they were in the same position that I am. And so now I am much better to help them, because my experience I can share with them, and I can also guide them in how to take care of themselves, and how to get the proper treatment they needed to get. So I decided to share this testimony with you guys to let you know that God sees and knows all. And sometimes in life, everything is not about just donating financially, but I have had so many people all over the world praying for me, and I just want to say a huge thank you to all those persons who prayed for me, all those persons who donated financially, all those persons who were instrumental in helping me to get to where I needed to be. My husband, my sister, Miss Catherine, Mr. Randy, Miss Arlene, the doctor, Dr. Brown, Dr. Camposeco, and all the other persons that were instrumental in this. The day before I left, I got a phone call from Miss Marilyn, and she was inviting me to Thanksgiving dinner. And I said to her, Miss Marilyn, I won't be here for the Thanksgiving dinner. And she said, you know something? It said that is okay. When I will cook again some other time, and then you could come. I said, Miss Marilyn, the only reason I'm not going to be here is because I'm traveling to Guatemala for a medical procedure. And she said to me, said, really? It said, let me pray for you. And she started to pray on the phone. And when she finished praying, she said to me, when you get to Guatemala, they won't find anything. She said that to me before I left. And I was like, okay. No. Sometimes people would tell us things, and I wouldn't say we doubt it, but sometimes we would just brush it off. And when I got on that table and that thing happened, I immediately remembered what Miss Marilyn said to me. And so I had to share with her what happened. And she immediately prayed again and thanked God for what he have done for me. Now, do not, when you get into those positions, sometimes it's God telling you that you need to call on him. You need to call on him, and don't yes, you need to call on God. And sometimes we would take things for granted, and we cannot always do it on our own. So sometimes we have to trust him. I just want to take this opportunity to let you guys know that sometimes in life these things happen because we need to come together. We might say we don't need people. I don't need nobody because I could do it by my own. No. Money isn't everything, and sometimes you can't do it on your own. Sometimes you do have to call on others for assistance. And God don't want us to be alone, and doing things separately. He wants us to network. He wants us to come together, and he wants us to help each other and be there for each other. And so that is what Ladyville Highlights is all about. Ladyville Highlights is all about networking, coming together for one cause, and also keeping God in the midst. So with that, I will leave and I will say thank you firstly to God for allowing us to be messengers and for allowing us to do his work. Secondly, I want to thank the donors, because without you guys, Ladyville Highlights would not have been the Ladyville Highlights it is today. You guys have taken from yourselves, whether it is big, whether it is small, and you have been there for us, and you have been there for other people. And I pray that God bless you and your home and your family, and keep everything coming to you guys in abundance. I want to say thank you to all the prayer warriors, because we do have that as well. I want to say thank you to all the prayer warriors who consistently pray for everyone that is sick on our page and everyone that finds themselves in certain predicament. Thank you guys for all the prayers. Please continue to pray for us. We need it daily. The people of Belize need it daily. The people we help need it daily. I want to say thank you also to those people that do not have financial, but they give of themselves. They come, they volunteer, they assist, they put themselves in that position to give, even if it's their time. So I want to say thank you to all those volunteers, whether it is a one time, whether it is 2 time, whether it is consistently, whether it is every time. Thank you for thinking about volunteering. I want to say thank you to every other person, even if I did not remember your name and you were an instrumental part of my situation. I want to say a huge thank you to all of you. And for a moment in my life, I sat down and I felt loved. When I see the outpouring of love and the support I got from you guys, man, I realized that, something, sometimes the enemy play with your mind. Because sometimes you feel like you don't even matter. Like, just make I just do what I got to do, because I don't even matter. But something that what the enemy want you to think. So I want to let you guys know, don't entertain that thought. Don't entertain it. The enemy is a liar. And so everything you do, you must keep God in the center of it. And you must consistently talk to him. He knows exactly what you're going through. And he knows exactly how it will be playing out. And he knows where you'll be going. So with that, I just want to say thank you to everyone. And yes, my journey is not completed as yet, because I have a lot of tests that I'm running at this time. And so I'm on medication and stuff. But as I say, I feel good. Yes, sometimes I'm in pain, but most times I'm okay. So with that, thank you guys. And I will keep you guys updated on what is happening as we move along. But I just want you guys to know that you can trust God in whatever is happening to you. And always pray and be specific in your prayers. Ask him to lead you to where you need to be. And he will surely put people in your path. And this is only one of many testimonies that happened to me. Thank you guys. I won't keep you long. Thank you so much. Continue to pray for us. Bye.
Dios.